Well, today we had to
Read the book.
read the book.
Okay.
Today we're going to read a book and continue with the books. We're going to read a monkey eating a chocolate factory. Okay.
Curious George Goes to a Chocolate Factory.
Mm-hmm.
This classic book belongs to.
I don't know. I just wrote my
You
name.
don't know your name? That is Jace. This book belongs to Jace. It's Jace's book. Okay. Curious George Goes to a Chocolate Factory. This is George. George was a good little monkey and always very curious. One day, George went for a drive with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. Look, George, said the man. There's a store in that chocolate factory up ahead. Let's shop for a treat. George loved chocolates. Inside the store, boxes of chocolates were stacked everywhere, but the man with the yellow hat found his favorites right away. George, he said, wait here while I buy these, and please stay out of trouble. George looked around the store. He saw chocolate-covered cherries and fudge-flavored lollipops. A chocolate bunny caught his eye. Then something else caught his eye. What were all those people looking at? George was curious. Come on. Okay. He climbed up to get a better look. Through the window, he saw lots of trays filled with little brown dots. What were all those little brown dots? George was curious. He found a door that led to the other side of the window. The little brown dots were chocolates, of course. A tour guide was showing a group of people how to tell what was inside the chocolates by looking at the swirl on top.
Curious.
Curious. A little swirl means fudge. This one says that caramel is inside. And this wiggle is for marshmallow. This is the squiggle for truffle. This one is for nougat. This sideways swirl is for orange fluff. And this one is for George's favorite.
What?
That one?
Banana.
Cream. George followed the tour group until they came to a balcony overlooking a room where the chocolates were made. Down below, busy workers picked the candy off the machine and put them in the boxes.
Curious.
Big machine, huh?
Yeah.
These were the machines that made the chocolates with the swirls on top. The chocolates came out of the machine on long belts. But how did they get to this? How did they get their swirls? How did they get their swirls? George was curious.
Yeah, George is curious, so he explores.
Yes, he does. He usually gets in trouble, doesn't he?
Yeah. He gets in trouble in the book.
Yeah. He climbed down from the balcony and up onto the machine. Uh-oh, he put it in high gear. George peeked inside. He was trying to see what was making the swirls when all of a sudden he gets in big trouble. Yeah, that's pretty much right. The chocolates began coming out faster and faster. They sped by him so quickly they seemed to be running on legs of their own. Quick, bring more boxes, yelled the man with the tall white hat. What happened? Asked another man. Nobody answered. Nobody knew what was happening, and everyone was so busy that no one noticed George. Thank goodness, he should have ran outside and went home.
Yeah.
The workers began to fall behind, and the candy began to fall off the end of the belt. Save the chocolates! Yelled the man with the tall white hat. He chased it to the end of the belt. Uh-oh, guess who was at the end of the belt?
George!
Guess. At the end of the belt, a pile of chocolates was growing taller and taller. George had never seen so many chocolates. As he searched for the banana cream, he put the others in an empty box. George was a fast worker. Someone noticed and yelled, "Bring that monkey more boxes!" He helped us catch up. Not all of the chocolates made it into the boxes, but no more chocolates fell on the floor. George was eating them.
Only the whipped cream ones.
Only the banana cream. Just when George and all the workers were all caught up, the tour guide ran in with the man with the yellow hat. "Get that monkey out of here," she yelled. "He's ruining our chocolates." But this little monkey saved the chocolates, explained the workers. Then the man with the tall white hat said to George, "You may have caused some trouble, but you were a speedy little monkey. You deserve a big box of candy for all of your help." George was glad he was not in trouble, but he did not take the chocolates. I think his tummy was too full.
Yeah,
He's going to get sick. Back in the parking lot, the workers waved goodbye as George and his friend got into their little blue car. "George, are you sure you don't want any chocolates before we leave?" asked the man with the yellow hat. George was sure. See his tummy?
Yeah.
That's it.
The end.
The end. And that's our story for today, children. Check back in with us later during the week and we'll have another book read.